Today I'm going to be making homemade applesauce. Applesauce was one of the very first recipes that I learned how to make when I was a kid. So if you're a kid, this is a great one for you to watch and learn how to make too. Just make sure you have a grown-up help you with any peeling or cutting up of the apples so that you stay safe. My kids love applesauce, and the little pouches of applesauce are something that we often pick up at the grocery store. I noticed though that the little pouches only hold a tiny bit of applesauce, and they have a lot of plastic packaging that ends up getting thrown away. So we decided to start making more homemade applesauce, especially now that it's going to be fall and apples are coming into season. I like to send our homemade applesauce to school with my kids for snack or for lunch in these reusable freezer jars, since glass isn't allowed at school. The absolute easiest way to make applesauce is in a slow cooker, so that's what I'm going to do today. Of course, you also could use a large pot on the stove, but I like the slow cooker because you just chop up the apples, peel them, put them in the slow cooker, and it does its thing, cooks them on its own. You don't have to worry about leaving the house or checking on a pot simmering away. The best part about making applesauce at home, to me, is the way it makes the house smell. All of those warm fall flavors with cinnamon and apples just fill your house with the most amazing smell. Let's get started. We used about 4 pounds of apples, but it's not crucial you use a certain amount. If you have lots of apples, you can use more. If you want to make a smaller amount, you can use less. I'm just going to peel all of my apples. I don't mind if there's a little bit of apple skin left over. I actually like that little bit of texture left in the applesauce. And I'm just using a vegetable peeler to peel my apples. There are easier apple peelers. There's a great hand crank one that is helpful for kids to use. I'll link to in the description. Once our apples are all peeled, we can start cutting. I started cutting mine into slices like I would for an apple pie, and then I just realized, hey, this is going to be applesauce. They can be roughly chopped pieces. There we go. Nice chopped apples ready for the slow cooker. In they go. We're going to add the juice of half a lemon. Just squeeze it on in there over all of our apples. We're adding about a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice so our applesauce tastes really fall-like with all of that great cinnamon and nutmeg, but you can leave yours plain if you like. Half a cup of water, and then we're going to stir it all up. We're not adding any sweetener because homemade applesauce becomes so sweet on its own, it doesn't need it at all. But if you're using really tart apples, feel free to add a splash of maple syrup. Cover up your slow cooker and set it to low for 6 hours or high for 4 hours. Let's check on our applesauce. It's been simmering away all day. Our house smells incredible, and it looks like it's done. We're going to use a potato masher to mash this applesauce up. Some people like applesauce really pureed, and if that's how you like it, you can let it cool a bit and then use an immersion blender or transfer it to a regular blender to puree. And that's a great way, especially if you're feeding it to babies or really small kids. We like our applesauce extra chunky, so we're just going to roughly give it a mash with our potato masher and leave it the way it is.
I did a head start on mashing.
Can you believe how simple that was? It's so easy to make applesauce at home. I fill up jars like this and give some to friends, keep them in the refrigerator for sending to school too. I hope you make some applesauce this fall season. It tastes so much better when it's fresh. We like it even warm right from the slow cooker. I would love if you would give this video a thumbs up, let me know what you thought in the comments, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, bye!